If Nike started a cleaning business tomorrow, I can promise you they wouldn't be advertising 3-bed, 2-bathroom cleans for $125. They'd be selling something way more powerful, like peace of mind, more free time, and a better version of life at home. You see, most people think that Nike just sells shoes, but they don't. They sell identity. They sell the feeling of being an athlete, of pushing yourself, of becoming better and stronger. And they don't sell it by talking about what their shoes are made out of. They sell it by showing you what life looks like once you've stepped into those shoes. And if you want to build a cleaning business that actually grows and attracts better clients and that pays you as the owner what you actually deserve, then you've got to start thinking and selling the same way. But most cleaning businesses don't, which leads them to blending in with every other cleaning business and killing their growth. So today, I'm going to show you how to flip that, and I'll teach you why that simple mindset shift can completely change the way you market, price, and scale your cleaning business. Then, like our student Erica here, you'll be landing clients with massive budgets, like this residential client that's bringing over $40,000 a year into her business. Let's get to it. So to start, let's talk for a minute about branding. When I say the word Nike, do you immediately think about how their factories operate? No. You think about their logo. You think about their tagline, just do it. You think about the athletes they sponsor. That's branding. But most cleaning business owners are so busy trying to be the cheapest that they never stop to ask, what do I stand for? What feeling do I create for my clients? And if you can't answer that in a sentence or two, then you don't really have a brand. You may have a name and a logo and some colors you use, but your brand is also about your public reputation. In my cleaning business now, I'm known for being able to handle big buildings with an extremely high level of consistency, which is why my clients renew my contracts year after year after year. Put simply, they hire me, then they never have to worry about me again. When I did luxury residential, I was known for being trustworthy with high-end surfaces and fixtures, from the most expensive art to the grandest of chandeliers. And since most of my clients were wealthy individuals, I was also known for keeping their business private. The point is, a strong brand doesn't just sell a product or service, something anyone can buy from anyone. A strong brand sells an outcome, a transformation, and certain feelings. Next, pick a specialty and own it. Nike makes a wide range of products now, but when they first started, they focused on running shoes. They became the best at one thing first. Then they grew from there. And your cleaning business needs to do the same. Stop trying to be everything to everyone. Are you the best at move-out cleans, post-construction, luxury homes, office buildings? Pick one. Get really good at it and own it. And if you're brand new, then of course it's okay to test the waters and see what you like. And you should listen to your market too, since there may be a specific need in your market that you can fill. But resist doing everything all at once. I see so many owners trying to do residential, offices, move-outs, Airbnbs, and post-construction. And then they wonder why they're exhausted and not making enough money. Here's the reality. When you try to serve everyone, nobody knows what you're good at. But when you pick one thing and become known for it, clients choose you because you're the obvious choice. If you needed open heart surgery, would you want a doctor who does a little bit of everything or a specialist? Obviously a specialist, and your clients think the same way. What do we learn from Nike about pricing? They certainly aren't cheap, and they don't apologize for that either. They set prices that match their brand, as well as the quality of their product, and the right people happily pay. Your cleaning business should do the same. If you're always explaining your prices, defending your rates, or giving discounts to get clients, you're teaching people to see you as cheap, but cheap is not a brand. Here's what I tell my coaching students. Premium prices are not about being greedy. They're about being a responsible business owner. When you show up on time, do great work, and make clients feel cared for, they'll pay what you ask. Like our student Matt here. He and his awesome wife joined our program and then basically doubled their prices. And as shown here, they then gained 10 new clients in a single month. So what does this prove? That good clients don't choose based on price. They choose based on value. And when you show your value, the right people will hire you. From there, work on gathering some proof. You won't have reviews if you're brand new, and that's okay. Everyone starts from zero. But as you do get work, make sure you start collecting reviews. Obviously, Nike is a huge business with a massive marketing budget, so they do advertise for brand awareness. But they don't have to spend money trying to convince people their products are good. Other people do that for them. Athletes wear them, people review them, friends tell friends, and your cleaning business should work the same way. So stop stressing about chasing clients and start creating experiences so good that people can't stop talking about you. That means showing up on time, every time. It means being the most professional cleaning business in your market. And trust me, that's not that hard in this industry. And it means making clients feel special and cared for. Here's what Nike figured out. People don't buy from companies. They buy from brands they trust. And trust is built in the small moments. So every time you interact with a client, look for little ways to build more trust. And that will turn them into raving fans. And raving fans recommend you to others. And lastly, stay in the game long enough to win. Nike didn't become Nike overnight. It took hard work, failing, learning, and trying again. And your cleaning business will be the same. The good news is that launching a local service business is way faster and easier than building a business based on physical products. But even still, so many new cleaning business owners quit as soon as something gets hard. But when things get hard, do you know what that is a sign of? It's a sign you're about to succeed. So remember, every single successful business had to overcome challenges to get where they are. The only difference is they didn't quit. As an example, did you know Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team? And then what did he do? He became one of the greatest basketball players of all time, simply because he didn't let one bad moment stop him. So remember, an employee not working out doesn't mean you're bad at hiring. A slow month doesn't mean your business is dying. It just means you're building something real. And real things take time. So build your brand, grow your reputation, charge what you're worth, and simply stay in the game long enough to win. That's how Nike became Nike. And that's how you'll build a cleaning business that lasts as long as you want it to. If you want my personal help doing all of this and so much more, then click the link below to learn how to work with me. And let's keep building what you want together, because more profit equals more freedom.